What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another exhilarating episode. And today we just stopped. We got to Goodwill. I've got the little one here with me. There she is, waving her hand. It's been a couple weeks since we went to Goodwill. I just went the other day to a real retro store with Intrigue Gaming. That was loads of fun. If you watched the live stream that we did together that night, you would have seen the games, but I'll show you as a bonus clip at the end of this video. Let's go inside. All right, so we just left Goodwill. I got a bunch of games, as you already saw. I'm going to show you them one by one and then talk about the consoles and controllers that I picked up. I'm pretty stoked about those. That's going to be part 2 in a later video. Let's get right into the games. The first one, of course, is for the PS2. It's Super Trucks Racing. I already own this game. I love it. It's super fun to play. Why do I pick up copies that I already have? I'll tell you why. I could trade them in the future, or maybe even give it away as gifts to friends. Super good game. If you find this in the wild, definitely pick it up. This one was a green tag special, $1.99, which means it was half price. So instead of $2 hairs, I spent $1 hair. This next game is Ridge Racer 5. It's a original Blockbuster rental game. You can tell that by obviously the stickers as well as the bottom of the case where they used to put that little security bit in the bottom. Super fun game. This one did not have a price tag from Goodwill on it, so he rang this up as $1.99, which they should be in my personal opinion. This one did come with a manual in it. The game is in pretty awesome condition. The manual is a little bit water damaged, which is kind of strange. I'm not going to really worry about that though. And the case, it closes pretty good. Anyway, Ridge Racer 5. Next up, we got Robots. Most of these are going to be PS2 games. This was $1.99. I just saw somebody recently playing this game. It looks like loads of fun. I've never actually played it myself. I've seen it a bunch though. This is the first copy in the wild that I've seen, so I had to get it. Next up is another green tag from Goodwill. It is Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer. I've only played this game a few times. I can tell you that it really wasn't that much fun to begin, but once I got into it, I had a lot of fun. If you find this in the wild, definitely pick it up, especially for a couple bucks. This next game, I am not sure what the person was doing when they priced this out. They priced it at $6.99. Yikes. I don't know. I don't think it's worth $7 hairs, but it's a green tag, so I got it for half off. Even then, a little steep. It's Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2 Bush Rescue. Never seen it in the wild. Pretty pumped about picking it up. This next game is a SpongeBob SquarePants game. This one back here. Yeah, she's gonna be excited. It is SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. Super stoked. She's gonna love it. We're gonna get into it. Continuing on with a theme that might be better suited for kids, this is the Polar Express. I remember watching this movie as a little one. Haven't played the game. I have checked it out. I think I may actually already own this game, but I pick it up just in case I don't. And if I do, they're great for trades or giving away as gifts. The Polar Express. This next game will make a few of you nerds jealous. It's Mega Man Anniversary Edition for the PS2. Any of you Mega Man collectors, if you don't have this, sucks to be you. I've got it right here. Pretty pumped. Can't wait to play it. Adding a little spice to the collection, I've got an Xbox 360 game. This is Blazing Angels. It's a World War II game where you go around as a fighter pilot. Pretty cool. Love fighter pilot games, especially some World War II games. And it's another great addition to my 360 collection. All of you Marvel fans, marvel over this. It's an X-Men game. It's Wolverine's Revenge. Any of you that know any X-Men games, especially Wolverine, you know it's awesome. Speaking of awesome, explosions and driving games are super awesome. We got Stuntman Ignition. I love this game. I played it a bunch growing up. For some reason, I got rid of my copy, and I'm glad to add it back into the collection. Stuntman Ignition. While this next one is also a driving game, it doesn't have explosions outside of the car. It does have explosions inside the engine with extreme horsepower. This is NHRA Championship Drag Racing. Boom. I've never seen this in the wild. I love drag racing games, and this hopefully will be no exception, and it's awesome. This one is not a racing game, but it does have explosions. It's Seek and Destroy. Another war game. I've played this tons of times. I was never really good at it, but I did enjoy it. Seek and Destroy. Now this last one is definitely a throwback. It's Looney Tunes back in action. I'm really jazzed about these games. Obviously, watching these cartoons as a kid, it really has a nostalgia factor for me. I actually have not played this game, but I feel like I'll be right at home because of watching the cartoons growing up. Now that's it for the games. I'm going to show you the 3 original Xbox controllers, $5 each. They're great for trades or using as backups or even possibly giving away to some friends. If you ever find original controllers in good condition and they're not too expensive, I highly recommend you pick them up. Speaking of original controllers, I do pick up original consoles as well. This is a PS2 Slim, stickered for $14.99, but it's a green tag, so I paid $7.50 for this when I was with Intrigue Gaming at the local retro shop near his place. They did have a couple controllers and the cables, which I have plenty of, but they were for $50. Worth trading in and making a few bucks. Boom. And the last thing for today's video is an original PlayStation for $10. It has the power cord. It did not come with any controllers or AV cord, unfortunately, but I have plenty of those, as well as multiple PlayStations at home. So I don't technically need this one, but it's in really good shape. I can always trade it in, clean it up, and give it away to a friend, or maybe even use it as backup. Anyway, that's going to do it. I appreciate you checking this out. You've been friggin' awesome, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye!